What's happening, everyone? Just giving everyone an update on the Willys. It's been on hold for a minute. A lot of stuff, going on with the coronavirus. Waiting for parts, waiting for people to get me stuff. Just gonna give you a rundown of where I'm at and where it's going. So, the motor's done. Obviously, it's sitting here, just waiting. See if we can get the sensor wires, just chilling, just waiting for the harness, which I got to put in. Find the right spot in the firewall once I get this thing planted in there. The tranny, hopefully, will be coming soon here. It's an FTI Turbo 400, and it's built, so the thing should hook up and rip. It's already set up for a Turbo 400. Got the mount under there. Don't mind the little O2 sensor that's hanging there. That's not going to be used. At least not that one. But I got to cut this old engine mount out. That was for a big block Chevy, and we're missing a few cylinders here. So a little bit about this bad boy. It's the motor out of my 87 Grand National, and it wasn't going to be just a simple rebuild until I got out of control and decided to put everything into it. So it's a 109 block, so factory 87 block out of a Grand National. It's girdled. You see the little badass plate right there. Champion GN1 heads, GN1 intake. It's got a forged stroker kit in it. 72mm throttle body. 210 pound injectors from Carter Motorsports. Intake spacers from Cruise. I think, yeah, it's a Cruise intake spacer, which was convenient to mount all the sensors in the back and a vacuum port. I'll probably end up throwing maybe another vacuum port up here, just for a separate reference. But should be good. I found a company. I think it was Advanced Adapters or somebody. They made an engine mount for a Buick 3.8 to a Willys frame. This isn't the original frame. It's made just for drag racing. Somebody went a little nuts with it. I mean, it's older. It's box style tubing. It's not like a whole tubular frame, but she'll be good. She'll be able to put some power down. And randomly enough, the spacing is pretty close to what a stock Willys is. So my motor mounts should bolt in and work pretty well. The Willwood drag racing brakes, those are pretty friggin' sweet. It should work pretty well. We got heights control arms. There's a Mustang 2 front end. So pretty normal for an older build, older Pro Street build. But I like the tubular ones. I couldn't find the tubular uppers, so I think this is ones that are like economy upper control arm. But for now, they'll work. But the tubular ones are mint from there. That 7AL is going. I'm gonna go distributorless and have my fuel tech control everything, which is probably darkest right in there. Sorry about the light. Some things going on in here. I gotta redo the seat bracket. Make a new seat bracket for that because it sits really low. I don't know if you can tell, but your shoulder's like below the door in this thing, where the window starts. And if you can't tell, I mean, my head is like right around here. So this thing isn't exactly the tallest vehicle either. So I need to see the road a little bit. So I'll have to crank it up so it's not looking like a low rider. But you can see the wheel tubs there. These are the old Centerline standard, Pro Street. You see these things on everything. They're nice, but not what we're going with. Those are the slicks back there. Don't mind the mess. I'm trying to work things out with this place. These bad boys. RC comps, 14-inch wide rim, beadlocks. So that should be cool. Once I get them under there, I need to change the bolt pattern. So in the process of getting ready to yank the axles. Can't see anything, it's dark in here. You can sure see that shiny fuel cell. And the QA ones in the back. But she's coming along. As soon as the transmission we can we can make some things happen here. You know, bang out the wiring. I already got the plan for that. Drew up my schematic. Fuel system is pretty much done. It's got an Aeromotive A1000 in the back there, and there's no line coming from that forward, or from the filter forward. So that's just sitting there waiting. I think that's really about it for the Willys. Now my Grand National, which is at my buddy's house. I live in New York. There's not much room here for anything. I have a driveway, so a nicer little suburban area. So I don't want to be swapping motors in the in the driveway. You know, I can't really get away with that stuff here. But like I said, yeah, my Grand National's at my buddy's house. I'm waiting for the motor to come in for that. That's been ordered. I mean, getting these things is like pain in the ass. They're not the most reliable motor if you don't tune them right, or if you don't build them right either. So they're hard to come by. So at least for a decent price. I mean, you can go buy a $20,000 one, $15,000 one tomorrow, you know. But these aren't getting any stage motors. They have stage motors, but this isn't one of them. This is just a standard 109 JE pistons. You know, nice little build. I got my ATR headers, which are fabulous. Gonna look great on this thing, and it works turbo 72, 68. So that thing should be a ripper. It was on a car, Ron's car, that won the GS Nationals a couple years ago. So water cooled turbo. It should be badass. So we already primed the motor. It's got 80 pounds oil pressure. Now it's going to change when this thing's at idle. These things are notorious for just like the gauge falling. So but it'll be cool. See if I can see my beautiful rockers under here. I can't really see them, but some TD rockers in there. Make it happen. Cam, there's like, you know, everyone in the Buick community is all secretive about their cams. This is just a 212, and they've been proven to make some power. So who knows if it could spin something like that. But it doesn't matter. This thing should be a hell of a ride, that's for sure. A little tiny ass car. So just a quick little intro. Once I get some updates and some parts in here, I'll upload another video and give all you guys a heads up. But for now, we're good to go. All right, guys. See you later.